me tell you something. I have been on the show for 13 years. I've watched my 2-year-old birthday party to that child is now going to be applying to colleges next year. My children learning how to drive a car, going off to college, coming home from college, getting engaged, rumors about my marriage. I've had 2 siblings on the show. My family has fallen apart. Don't talk to me about not sharing what's going on in my life. Got a horse this season, and you have a dating coach. Give me a break.
All I wanted for you was to leave the reunion, you and Kathy, okay. All she wanted was for you to recognize her feelings in it.
Do you ever say, I was wrong, I should have done it? You're right, I should have done that. You're right, I'm so sorry.
I've apologized to you half a dozen times.
She just wants to hear that.
Garcelle, it is okay for me to defend something that is not true. It's not fair. It's not honest.
So another thing that bothered me about
that. So I'm allowed to speak on my own behalf, okay?
Okay.
Did you bring it up and kind of insinuate it?
I said...
Did you or did you not?
Don't do with the name thing.
I'm just asking you a question.
Let me finish then.
Then answer it.
Let me finish. Well, I'm sorry, maybe just buying a horse and your cashmere lined and, isn't enough. So you want to talk about me instead? I don't know what to tell you.
You gonna pick on my horse now? Y'all can make fun of my accent.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about the horse either.
Okay, well, let's get back to the actual point. Do you think she has a drinking problem?
Do I think either one of us was insinuating she has a drinking problem?
Do you think she has?
I don't know.
Okay.
Whenever someone repeats the question, they're stalling.
And I'm not going to defend myself anymore because I think we can all say that I do not, and it's ridiculous.
I don't think you have a
Then
drinking
say
problem.
it loudly. Say it more
Hold on a
clearly.
second. I've just...
Say it again.
Sutton,
what did you just say?
I don't have any evidence. I'm not with you all the time. Right. I don't know.
You just said, I don't think you have a drinking problem.
I'm not
just
sitting here
saying it.
If
I'm your
I don't
friend.
think you have a drinking problem.
You.
I don't.
Then
but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you have a drinking problem either. Carcass out.
You intimated that it wasn't real.
No. I believe you were robbed. I just thought there were a few things that were a little off. Well, I thought it was strange that a robber would be so kind to listen to you and leave your phone by the gate because you asked him to.
I said, please don't take my cell phone, please. He said, count to 40, I will leave your phone by the gate.
Wow.
Yeah. And he left.
Wow.
And he did.
I mean, that's
wouldn't
rare.
happen.
Am I wrong?
Is
that not rare?
Possible, though.
Not only that,
I'm not saying it's not. I didn't say it's not impossible.
Also,
that could be.
It's just not that crazy.
Okay.
But what is crazy is to actually go on national television and to peddle a false narrative.
What national television? What do you mean? Oh, on our show.
You and your confessional.
Oh, I have my opinions, and the fact that I'm sharing them is just, that's my opinion. It doesn't change your world in any way.
And you looking away like it's nothing.
No,
says
I hear you.
a lot about you, Garcelle. You really couldn't care less.
I'm sorry if I hurt you with that. That was just my opinion.
No, I appreciate your apology.
Okay.
I appreciate your apology.
Okay, I want to move on. Tell me now, how are the two of you doing?
After we wrapped, things got progressively worse, and him and I were at probably an all-time bad. George was in town for 2 weeks in LA. He was staying with George in the hotel, and when two little children...
You were living separate lives a little bit.
No, we weren't living separate lives.
Okay.
Living in a separate place, like you have all your belongings,
okay.
you have a... Okay,
Semantics.
so it's not though, Andy.
Okay.
Because words have
You
weight.
were staying somewhere else.
Yes, we were
Words
not.
have weight.
We were not.
You were off course. We're gonna go to break. The bullet points didn't happen.
I know.
But I'm glad
know.
you said your piece.
I know.
We'll be right back.
She stays true to herself, though.
Yes, she does.
Another long-winded conversation.
Trial's about to happen. So I guess we'll have answers there. Who knows?
And Tom has been diagnosed with dementia, but he has been ruled competent to stand trial.
I don't know how that works.
I don't understand that either.
I think that there's one thing to be competent under the law. Can you aid in your own defense? And then your medical diagnosis. Like, how far along are you into it? I'm not sure.
But I just feel, my dad had Alzheimer's.
I know
as
that.
you know, and I work with the Alzheimer's Association. The standard length of survival from diagnosis to end is 9 years. So at this rate, he would be very progressed. So for Tom to be able to stand trial right now seems strange to me.
I don't know what Crystal's saying. If she's saying he's faking it, then just say that.
I don't know if he's faking it, but it was surprising to me, considering what we talked about 4 years ago.
All right, we're gonna leave it there, and we're gonna be right back from Beverly Hills after this.
I know what you were trying to say. For the way he was, 4 years later, for him to be confident, so somebody's lying.
Then it would be her.
Is Kathy,
Did I overreact? Absolutely.
what were you reacting to?
I didn't like the simulation of cunnilingus.
But do you like it in real life? No, I'm just kidding.
Could it have all been avoided if you had just come clean with the group and said, I'm going through something?
I think I did say that the next day, but I couldn't say what it was.
And what was happening was that your ex is moving to another country.
That's right. And he had told me that day that he was moving to London, and James, my son, was moving to London, and I was moving to London. And this man gets what he wants.
He could dictate whether you move to London?
I went through my whole marriage being dictated what.
But you're not married to him anymore.
No, but see, when you're trained like that.
That's when I realized how much of a hold he still has on her, even though they're divorced.
Had?
And I went to him and said, I am not moving to London. James is not moving to London. We're staying here. And it took so much courage for me to do that. And it's funny because you see.
How did that go over?
He agreed.
So that was huge for you.
It was huge for me to
Assert
face
yourself.
him. Yeah,
to his face.
And it's interesting when I've watched the show how I changed.
What Bravo-celebrity relationship do you think is headed to Splitsville next?
I think it's Dorit and PK.
The hair flip.
Standing up, going to the center stage, delivering the line, and then flipping her hair.
My impression was pretty good, though. It's brilliant.
That's not a showman. That's a bitch.